It is time that we expose the Democratic hacks. Why? The truth is more important than you think. This is a rapper. His name is Plies. His name is Plies. Plies the rapper. He likes to talk about politics on his Instagram page. He doesn't do any research on politics. He doesn't know anything, but he wants to talk because he has a platform. And there are people that retweet him, people that repost him, people that share his content. Famous people, celebrities, because they also don't know anything. Here goes the most recent rant that Plies put out. Now, before I play this, I want you to know Plies' language is horrible, just like his points. I think he did it on purpose. He wanted to be like crazy, and MF, motherfucker, just because that way he could be like, I was emotional. I said wrong things, but I was emotional. I was caught in my feelings. That's really why I think he cursed so damn much in his little rants. So you can't really hold him accountable. But we're going to hold his ass accountable today because we're going to make time. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want the kids to hear it, if you don't want people to hear it, I understand. But if you can bear with me, I want to play it uncut because we got to respect Plies.
Dear motherfucking Joe Biden and motherfucking Kamala Harris, because I'm sick of it. Can somebody teach y'all how to motherfucking brag? Motherfucking stock market doing way better under y'all than it did under him. Job numbers way better under y'all than it did under him. Motherfucking GDP. People wages at the bottom going up more than the people wages at the top. Inflation going down. Gas prices going down. And y'all can't figure out how to motherfucking brag? You blow some shit up over there in the Middle East, get your ass out here and brag about it. How you think I know you got a motherfucking Corvette, Joe? Huh? Cause you a motherfucking bragging. How you think I know Kamala know how to motherfucking dance? Cause she motherfucking shoulder. And y'all can't figure out how to motherfucking brag? Student loan forgiveness. Get your ass out here and brag about it. Y'all get some money. Get your ass out here and brag about it. You got some motherfucking celebrities out of prison too. Get motherfucking Brittany Griner at your motherfucking, throw a motherfucking party. It ain't your motherfucking fault America love braggers, but goddamn it, brag. Shit ain't that motherfucking hard, man. All you got to do is go motherfucking brag. Y'all need to hang around some motherfucking rappers or something. Somebody need to teach y'all how to motherfucking brag, because y'all goddamn sure don't know how to do it.
First things first, Plies. The Democratic Party isn't afraid. The Democratic Party is smart. Smarter than you, way smarter than you. And they know, if they come out here saying this dumb shit you saying, they will be destroyed. The same way I'm about to destroy you. First of all, you're talking about stock market.
Can somebody teach y'all how to motherfucking brag? Motherfucking stock market doing way better under y'all than it did under him.
Stock market ups got nothing to do with Big Mama's savings account or how much money you got to pay bills. Do you realize a third of Americans can't afford a $500 emergency? Like right now, a third of Americans, if you said, hey, the car just broke down, you need $500, they'd be like, let's pawn the TV. That's how bad things are really going. But you think because a bunch of corporations are making money, like Amazon and Apple, AT&T, that means everything is great. You should go brag about it. No, Plies. Plies, over 11% of Americans are living beneath the poverty line. For black folks, it's about 17%. But you think the Democrats should brag about stock market prices being up. That's your advice, huh? Plies, the political consultant. In New York, 57% of homeless people are black. 57%. But you think you should be bragging about the stock market. See, if the Democrats were actually fixing these problems that affected regular working people, like retirement, average person doesn't have a lot of savings. If they were able to retire in dignity, That would be something to brag about. If the Democrats could come out and say, because of our policies, all these people now have $100,000 in their retirement. That would be something to brag about. Not Bill Gates making more money this year. Not Warren Buffett. You understand? The average person does not have stocks in major corporations. You understand? So your idea is garbage. In Los Angeles, 36% of the homeless people are black, and only 9% of the population is black. But you want the Democrats, who gets most of their votes from black people, to be bragging about stock prices going up. So rich white CEOs can take private jets. You are a moron, Plies. And I mean that nicely, dog. Seriously, maybe you mean well, bruh. You're just dumb. I mean, seriously. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Plies, you may not be a bad guy, but you are bad at this. Okay? You're really bad at this. I know people retweet you because they're using you. You look like a fool. You sound like a fool. And you're trying to get your party, to brag about stupid shit. Helping everyday people's lives. That's something to brag about, Plies. Not this. Let's keep going. Oh, yes, unemployment. Never trust unemployment numbers because they are nothing but a snapshot in a time that we don't know if it exists or if it's still going on or what's happening. See, they don't prove you got a job. They just know you are no longer on the unemployment line. That's all they know. You could have got shot. You could be in a hospital. You could be deceased. You could be a rapper now. They're going to say, oh, you stopped getting unemployment, must be employed. And they're counting employment. It could be full-time. It could be part-time. It doesn't matter. So unemployment numbers are not indicators, really, of how real people are doing in their lives, Plies. It doesn't matter. Of course, we would like more people to be working. Doesn't mean that they actually are. One of the most bogus stats there is the unemployment numbers. Next.
Motherfucking GDP. People wages at the bottom going up more than the people wages at the top.
I can see what you did now, Plies. You went to a website. You read some shit that some stock company was putting out. Or maybe you went to Roland Martin's show and you read or listened to the garbage he spews. GDP is just like stock markets. It doesn't affect regular working people because when we're talking about the gross domestic product, we're talking really about the corporations. And there is no evidence that that trickles down to any working people. Just because the corporation's doing better, what they usually do is take bigger bonuses, not pass the savings on to you or I. It's a good reason why Democrats don't talk about it much, because it doesn't mean your life is better. If you thought the Democrats, see, this is the thing. We're going to go through this whole list, but Plies, you got to understand something. If the Democrats thought that these things would actually help, they would not let your dumb ass be the one come up with the idea. Oh, you really think the Democrats are sitting around with all the money that they waste on a daily basis going, what if we could just get a 50-year-old rapper with no experience, don't know shit, to come out here and tell us what to do? Then we could really do something. We could win these votes over. Nah, Plies, they know better. This is silliness. But I'm going to waste a little bit more time trying to correct you because for some reason, there were people in the comment section when Roly Poly put this out who actually said, you go, Plies. That means they don't know anything. That means listening to Roland has broke their brains. Next.
Inflation going down. Gas prices going down. And y'all can't figure out how to motherfucking brag.
Oh, inflation. You must be watching Morning Joe. Rachel Maddow, Joy Reid. Okay, let me give you this. When inflation was 9.1, very high, It coming down to 3.1 is like where it is now. That's good. Guess what? It's still higher than it was. That doesn't mean it stopped. That means it decreased, but it's still increased. That's what that means. It's still increased because it was 2. So the Fed wants it at 2. It was at 9. Now it's at 3. That ain't good. It's not good. It's better than 9, but it ain't 2. And costs still remain high, even though it went down to 3, because corporations can get away with it because everyone's thinking inflation is up, so they're running the okie doke. The real question is, why did the inflation rate get so high, Plies? See, that happened under Biden. What caused it? What causes inflation are policies, government spending, the things that Biden was doing. Hey, I'm not saying he shouldn't have spent, but that's what caused it, Plies. It wasn't magic.
Inflation going down, gas prices going down. And y'all can't figure out how to motherfucking brag.
I love lower gas prices. Who doesn't? The problem is, the president doesn't really impact gas prices that much because it comes from crude reserves. Now, the reason why gas prices are going down is because we tapped into our reserves. That's not a good thing to tap into the reserves, Plies. What that means is, if we actually have a real problem, we might run out of oil. And then we'll really be screwed. And why did Joe Biden tap into the oil reserves, which is something very dangerous to do, because like if a war breaks out or something like that and we need those oil reserves, they might get depleted. And then we turn into zombie zone. Then it's like Mad Max out here. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why Joe Biden tapped into him is because he wanted to score political points with dum-dums like you. That's really why he did it, because he had political pressure, Plies, which is what we should be putting on the Democrats instead of doing what you're doing right now, which is kissing ass and just making stuff up because you heard some Democrat corporate speaker say it, or somebody paid to speak on behalf of the Democrats. Let's keep going.
You blow some shit up over there in the Middle East, get your ass out here and brag about it.
Plies, you said a lot of horrible stuff. I mean, really dumb things. Things a damn near 50-year-old man should not be saying. But this is the dumbest of the dumb things. You said if we bombing shit in the Middle East, we should brag about it. Biden ain't that stupid. Most Americans with good sense, not yourself, they don't think dropping bombs on civilians is a good idea, dummy. Not only is it horrible from a moral perspective when you call yourselves the shining hill, that's what America calls itself, the fighter for truth and justice and spreading democracy. So dropping bombs on civilians in other countries is really not a good idea from a moral perspective. But besides that, it's a waste of time and money, not to mention American time, money, lives. We got soldiers from Afghanistan, Iraq, who still haven't recovered. The mental toil. And we're not even talking about the civilians. We're not talking about damn near 1 million dead Iraqis. For what? I mean, Plies, I understand you're a rapper, and I understand you want to follow behind D.L. Hughley. You want to be D.L. Hughley number 2. That's why he's been retweeting this garbage. That's why I've been reposting your nonsense on Instagram. Y'all the same person. Are you D.L. Hughley's son? Because you both shield and lie for the Democrats the same way. Just repeat talking points. Just repeat talking points. Just repeat talking points. And you even repeated talking points about dropping bombs, killing kids, man. Killing damn babies. You're a moron. I mean, you're a total moron, dog. Don't you have kids? Don't you have common sense? You know what? I'm going to move on, man. Because anybody that needs to be convinced that this is a horrible statement to make, if you got to be convinced of that, I don't got nothing else to say to you. You need to be putting out a video saying, hey, man, my bad about that. I shouldn't even be bragging. I shouldn't even be telling people we need to brag about dropping bombs. That's something only a dumb nigga would say. Real talk. That's some dumb, really dumb shit. You are almost 50 and that's what you think, dog. We're about the same age, man. And you think that's okay. Sit your ass down. Drive your car, eat your food, make your rap music, your dead music, your death music. Because that's the kind of music I'm sure you make. Because you ain't smart enough to make nothing of any real national value to our community at all. Not if you believe killing people is something to brag about. All right, I'm going to keep going, man. I don't want to make this video too long.
Student loan forgiveness. Get your ass out here and brag about it. Y'all get some money. Get your ass out here and brag about it.
I'm so tired of people talking about this student loan forgiveness crap. It's like Adele Givens. Gave a well a tic-tac and start bragging. Student debt is a whale's mouth. This debt forgiveness is a tic-tac. Understand? Dog, first of all, you got to qualify for it. Everybody don't qualify. Let me back up. First of all, you got to go to school. Not all Americans qualify for that because not all Americans go to college. So they don't benefit at all, first of all. And by the way, black people go to school the least. Maybe second to Native Americans. But let's keep it moving. Next, most people who actually went to school and got a degree, if they went 4 years or if they went even 2 years, if they went, don't even talk about advanced degrees, people want to be doctors, lawyers, whatever. First of all, they don't qualify if you make over a certain amount. I think it's $100,000. But besides that, it's only reducing 10 grand. 10 grand. 20 if you got a Pell Grant. How much money do you think it's costing people to go to school? What school are they going to for 4 years for $10,000? Plies? Hip-hop college? Rap university? Dope Beats Academy? Auto-Tune Academy? Where do you think they're going, man? Do you realize how much it costs to go to school? To a real college? Huh? A real college? That's a school of hard knocks. No, real college. In-state students pay about $10,000 per semester. That depends on where you live. But if you go out of state, it could be as much as $40,000 a semester. A semester. Come on, man, let's admit. You ain't looked none of this stuff up. You ain't look up nothing. Come on now. You didn't study for this rant you went on. Right? Problem is, Plies, people are listening to you because they're not going to do any fact checking. So here comes me calling it out. Do you realize that Joe Biden's reduction only helped like 1 million people? And that's rounded up because it's really like 700,000. Meanwhile, 40 million people have student debt. So he helped 1/40th. And what I got you doing, not only you, a lot of these Democrat shills running around talking like it's the next coming of Jesus because he did it. Oh, he's Jesus. Oh, he reached out and helped the poor people. 1 out of 40. And here's the kicker. If you go to school tomorrow, you don't qualify. That's right, Plies. It doesn't help future students. Future people that go into debt going to school. We need a real plan. We need real solutions. And if the Democratic Party would have made, I believe we need free local college. Free local college. Like most other westernized nations. But you won't fight for that. You won't make a video about that. Instead, you will brag about something that's not worth bragging about. Like a fool, man. A complete sellout. An uneducated big mouth. Telling the whole world how great it is. Just to help them win votes. Next.
You got some motherfucking celebrities out of prison too. Get motherfucking Brittany Griner at your motherfucking, throw a motherfucking party. It ain't your motherfucking fault America love braggers, but goddamn it, brag.
You know what, pals? I'm not even going to comment on the rest of that. Yeah, man, I'm not even going to comment, bro. Beating up on you any further, it would be just like abuse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've already proven my point, bro. We got rappers out, too. If Joe Biden got all the people in jail with drug-related offenses, then had all of their records expunged, and then gave all the ones who were selling drugs licenses to go sell cannabis, then I would say, hey, that's what I'm talking about. And I would support that. See, because that's a real thing. That's helpful. That's an executive order that Joe Biden could have tried to write. Maybe it would have passed. I don't know. Maybe it would have not been struck down by the courts. He didn't even try to do that. But see, you're not even thinking big. You're thinking really small. And we know why. Plies, you got your money. You already got your money. You already straight. But it's the rest of us, Plies. And you know what we can't afford? We cannot afford people like you running around, Plies, making up stuff, saying any old thing, throwing it against the wall, confusing people who don't have time to do research, making them think the Democrats did so much. And we all know, I know, your only response to this video will be, it's better than the Republican. It's better than the Republican, man. It's better than the Republican, bruh. What are you, a Trump supporter? No. I criticize Trump too. We can't get nothing out the Democrats if I got dumb black folks running around supporting the Democrats when the Democrats ain't doing shit. Why would they do something more if you keep applauding them for doing less? If you're in an abusive relationship, you got to get out the relationship. You don't stay with them going, it's just worse if we go somewhere else. Nah. There's no incentive for the Democrats to do better if 90 to 95% of black people just throw their votes away, listening to dummies like D.L. Hughley, Plies, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Cardi B, anybody else that's just throwing their votes away. Charlamagne the God. Just throw the votes away. Throw the votes to the Democrats. Why? Because what else we going to do? What else we going to do is build a movement, man. We got people like yourselves, Plies. You obviously care, right? Let me say that. I think your heart's in the right place, but your brain is not. Okay? And that's okay, because I used to think dumb shit too. Everyone did. Everyone had to learn. I hope that you take this learning moment and do something with it. But you have too big a platform. Your voice is too big. Too many people retweet you, repost you for me to allow this to stand, because I'm trying to help black people get something for their vote. I'm trying to help Americans of all colors get something for their vote. We can't get something for our votes when we got people that just give their votes away without getting anything for it. My name is Tim Black. This is another edition of Calling It Out. I'll see you on the next one.